Hey guys, welcome to the show. And I'm feeling upbeat. I'm feeling upbeat because my back's a bit better and I can actually move around. And do you know what? The doctors tell you that you shouldn't rest a back injury, you should move around with it. And I was talking to my mum and she said, she doesn't believe that because when she forces through the pain, it makes it much, much worse. And I'd been forcing through the pain for a few days. And then yesterday, do you know what I did? Absolutely bog-all. I lay in bed all day. I mean, I didn't do bog-all, actually. I was doing bloody loads. But it was all internet-y stuff, And it feels better. It feels better today. So the rest is really important, I think. And I don't know if doctors know anything. Do they know anything? Mostly it's just bloody guesswork, isn't it? They really are just flailing around trying to give reason to things. And then, 10 years down the line, they say, we shouldn't have been doing that after making us do it. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, that's not what I'm here about. I'm here to tell you that I have found 100 poems. I'm very excited about them. And they're read by this dude on LibriVox. And he's so, I've forgotten what his name is, but if you go to the previous update, the previous podcast from this, you'll hear him. And he introduces himself. So he sort of bellows, like this, he's really affected. And I just love him. He's really good. And because I'm so into this whole spoken word movement now, because we can't do music on the podcast, the opportunity to create wonderful things just using spoken word is just a real adventure for me. It's just thoroughly and utterly enjoyable. And all you need is you. You don't need an instrument. Your voice is your instrument. But you don't even need a singing voice. You don't even need to have to sing, You just need some words. And then you can give it some willy. Just bloody brilliant. Honestly, guys, bloody brilliant. So I've got 100 poems, so I'm going to be doing those, like one a day, I won't go mad, maybe two a day, on the Free Ringtone podcast, this one, with a bit of chat, obviously, and I will get around to doing my own ringtones as well, probably, she said. I'm really busy, crazy busy trying to build the business and things like that. So I don't know whether to bore you with business. I think I might do that on my other podcast, the Sania de la Mare FRSA podcast, which is my personal podcast, my personal podcast. And pop over there and maybe hear how I'm doing with your business stuff. I didn't make it my 4 little films yesterday, and I feel that I didn't get as much interest. But I don't know if it's imagined or not. It's so hard to tell, isn't it? Anyway, I did do a lot of website building yesterday. So I'm trying to build this interactive experience where people, open a curtain and sort of go in and listen to the stories. Because the stories are going to, from now on, be completely and utterly audio-centric. So lots and lots of spoken word and, drama. Lots of drama, but of course I'll be using music. And I have to now think about taking all my music down. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what, guys, you will be interested in this because you're musicians. So I've been using TuneCore and it's been costing me £40 a year. And I have broken even, but, when you think about the work that you put into creating a piece of music and the meagre income that it generates, you just start to think something's not right here. So I really want to rethink how I sell my music by creating these sort of live experiences where people come into the website and perhaps it takes an hour or 5 hours, and you have this experience with words and audio and performance and music. The music's part of the sum of the parts bigger than the individual things. You see what I mean? To create this kind of really exciting, enthralling, all-encompassing extravaganza, a bit kind of like a circus. I wanted a bit of a circus feel, but not a circus, obviously, because it's actually quite serious sci-fi romance. A couple of things I'm going to do today It is a romance, so I'm going to pop along to Amazon and Kindle and just categorize the story, because romance is actually quite a big part of it, and I think saying it's just a sci-fi may be dumbing it down a bit. So I'm going to do that. The songs are very much love songs. So, I thought, why am I not saying it's a romance when it so clearly is? It's only volume 1. The love action, as in, the jiggy jiggy, doesn't start till number 2. So, I'm very excited about that. Very, very excited. I'd say it's a futuristic love story rather than a sci-fi novel. So, yeah, really busy doing that and working out the logistics of how do you create something that makes somebody feel really good with no money. Because I don't have money to create something. And also, all this virtual reality and all these other things that, Meta tries to throw upon us and various other organisations. I think, basically the book is the experience. Do you know what I mean? Books are an experience. Are they not? I'm pretty sure they are. What more do you need when you've tapped into somebody's imagination? So it was a really interesting learning curve yesterday doing that. It's going to take me a bit of time, but you can pop along to the website and you can see all the other stuff. It's very informative. That's the main website, the tale-teller.club website, which was our old website. So it's had a re-spark, really. We'll see how that goes. It's, unfortunately, I was hoping to get rid of it, but it's very good for hosting video. And I need video. I need the video experience in order for the part, the victim, the client or the visitor, to be able to go in and have that, that all-encompassing experience. So yeah, video is, even if it's literally just to scroll down the words. Do you see what I mean? That's a really good thing for some people, to scroll down the words so the words are a bit like a sort of autocue, but a bit fancier, and have the music with it. So this is kind of what I've been experimenting with and exploring, and I think that's quite nice, actually. So yeah, really exciting stuff. So that's it. Just to tell you that there are loads of ringtones going up, and they're all spoken word ringtones. Also some storybooks. Obviously we love sci-fi, so there is some sci-fi already on the project podcast. Lots of fantastic sci-fi. But we're all a bit ringtoney today in performance art and jazz hands. Lots of jazz hands. So have a great day, guys, and I'll be back with updates, no doubt, very, very soon. But pop along to all the sites. They're all free, of course. At the moment, everything I do is free. At a later date, we'll be charging £1 a visitor for the circus, which I think is very cheap. But, that's a long, long way off. I've got an awful lot to do before then, guys. So, don't worry about that. There's no chance of you having to fork out money. We do depend on a bit of ad revenue. That's my business model at the moment. And hope you don't mind that. But, what we have to pay for the website, basically. So, okay, check you later. Have a great day. Make some music, make some sound, do a performance, even if it's only walking through a door. Do it like you mean it, like you're on stage. Always appear like you're on stage, and get dressed and have a wash. So, I don't know about you, but I stayed in bed all day yesterday, and that I didn't even get dressed. But I was ill. I'm going out today, meeting up with mum and stuff, so doing stuff later. So au revoir, my friends. Speak to you soon.